Thanks to BetterHelp for sponsoring this video. This is a cool little apartment. Big stove, tiny dishwasher, and there's in-unit laundry for $1,500 a person. But why doesn't anyone live here? Welcome to Brooklyn. We're in an area called Clinton Hill. There's like a park with a statue, this wild intersection, and the jaws of life, which are gonna repave the street. And we're also by that tower that had the eye on it from those Lord of the Ring movies. The eye isn't there right now, but I think it only comes out at night. When all this construction gets turned on, people are gonna run for the hills. It's loud. But there's a ton of restaurants over here, like the Island Shack, but there ain't nothing fresh about the sign at the Fresh Garden, although you'll look fresh if you spend money. Black Forest, Brooklyn. What's a mug holding competition? The Germans have the weirdest contests. Yeah, pharmacy, coffee, ice cream. Wow, look at that, they even have dog ice cream. Didn't know dogs were allowed to have ice cream. Local bistro. Excuse me, bistro particulier. Well, they might not let me in. But look at this, everyone can go into the flower shop. Good morning. Oh wow, look how far back it goes. It's like an entire nature preserve in here. No dogs, just plants. The apartment's like a block away from here too. We're also by the subway. It's a pretty accessible part of town. And there's little shops like this hardware store everywhere. Look at how small that building is. Fish and meat. The Green Grape. $1 ATM. Barbershop. Hungry Ghost Coffee. There's a lot of local coffee here. Blank Street Coffee. Bagel store also sells coffee. And good Brooklyn bagels are priceless. Chinese food, Changing Faces Salon. Man, that's a close cut. Then we got your local candy store. Oh, look at that French toast sandwich. That looks amazing. Not Ray's Pizza. For some reason in New York, there's a lot of places that are called Famous Ray's Pizza. This isn't one of them. They still snuck Ray's into the name though. Now, if you're new in town, right here, you'll want to stop by and get yourself a face tattoo. May I suggest this one right here in the window? That way people will think you've always lived in Brooklyn. And then over here, you can get yourself a vegan burger. It says vegan for life. Is he a vegan? He better be if he's on a vegan building. What's up? A New York City bookstore. These are a dying breed here in the city, so it's good to see them. Although I think this entire book could be watched for free in about 20 minutes on YouTube. I'm just glad LeBron James has a book. It'll help him pay his rent. Every restaurant needs a solid Mediterranean place. Chicken gyro. That's an amazing looking crepe right there. Baya Bar. Looks popular. Look, everybody's here. This can be you if you live in today's place. The Shala Yoga. Probably pricey. Look at this place. It's shaped like a subway terminal. And then we got Ralph's Deli. That's where your breakfast sandwich will come from. Most of you don't know this, but back in 2010, I started my first real estate company. And within 2 years, it failed completely. The problem was that I started this business with somebody who I shared a similar skill set with. The company was profitable, but it remained very small. And the only way for myself or my partner to get a raise was for one of us to leave. At the time, I had 0 landlord relationships, and I was the one that had to go, which was devastating, but thank God I was able to speak to my mom. Yes, I'm a mama's boy. And she told me that I had to start working on something else, even if I didn't feel like it, because if I stayed where I was just gonna get depressed and I wasn't gonna accomplish anything or ever move on from the situation. But not everyone's got someone to talk to, and that's why I'm so excited about today's video sponsor, BetterHelp. The world's largest online therapy service. They've got 30,000 licensed and experienced therapists covering a wide range of fields, answer a few quick questions to get matched with a therapist, and it's great. You can text, you can chat, you can schedule video calls, and if you're not happy with your therapist, you can change for any reason at no cost. And what's great is you're gonna get the same professionalism, quality, and expert advice that you'd expect from an actual in-person appointment. And right now, you can get 10% off your first month at betterhelp.com/CashJordan. BetterHelp, H-E-L-P. This link will also be in the description of this video. Here we are. Kind of an older building with some big air conditioners. And check this out, you just use the app to get in. for the whole thing is $3,800. Every single room gets natural light, and we've got 3 decent-sized bedrooms, which means the rent here is $1,500 each. Also, we're on the 2nd floor, so we didn't have to climb up a mountain to get in here, and that's pretty rare for a cheap place, which has these fancy handles. Who's he? See, that's what's so great about video intercom. If you don't know who's downstairs, you can find out before they're in here with you. You'd see them through the peephole. So after you walk in, you've got a bedroom, the bathroom. This closet right here has our laundry. If you're dirty out there, you're gonna be clean in here before you walk through the rest of the apartment and defile it. There's also an outlet in the middle of this hallway. It's kind of narrow. Maybe it's for like a night light. And at the end of this, you turn the corner and boom, you're in the rest of the place. Okay water pressure, but it's a big sink. There's cabinets everywhere, and everything here is a full-size appliance. Big microwave. The fridge is massive as well. It's a good kitchen for a place this price. Maybe the dishwasher's a little small, but where else would you put it? Put it under the sink and you're gonna lose cabinet space or this little pantry. 1 bag of chips, 2 bags of chips, 3 bags of chips. Counters are concrete. Outlets, 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 3 of them. This window's also super bright. You could get like a potted plant. We've even got a little light strip that will highlight your pod coffee maker and let everyone know how proud you are of it. It's not the biggest kitchen in New York, but if you go to Manhattan, you won't see a kitchen like this south of $7,000. 19 by 10. It's big, very big. But because of the doorways, you've got to be particular with where you put things. You want the room to have a nice flow to it. Couch here, mount your TV, and underneath the TV, kitchen table. This here be your heater. Turn this valve to adjust it, and that's probably gonna be enough for a room this size. We got overhead lighting, and there's even like an unofficial balcony right outside of these windows with some wires. You probably don't want to go out here until those wires are gone. That's our kitchen, so you could get like a shortcut. And look at that, the building comes with bike storage, so if you have a bike, you can park it down there in the courtyard. But we've still got to see the bedrooms and the bathroom, and depending on what those look like, some of you may or may not still want this place. Okay, 10 by 8. It's a box, but it can be yours. This is like the perfect nook for a bed. And if that's what's there, you could have a standing closet. Then you could have a dresser over here and maybe something else by the window. It is a little on the smaller side, but for $1,500, this looks normal to me. Better than normal. Plus here we've got the courtyard view, a big heater with the pipe. It'll be a comfortable place, that's for sure. By 10, a perfect square. This room will be the most exciting because you can watch people stand on the street and text their friends by the city bikes. And you'll be able to see if there's a city bike for you if you want to ride one. Bed probably goes here. Dressers and closets, work from home. Does it have to be an exciting room at this exciting price? I don't know if it needs to be. The windows block noise. Look, they've got trim, attention to detail. Also, this room has a cable hookup, so if you wanted to make this like the den and maybe the living room do something else with it, you could. And we've got a dimmer switch in here. I don't remember if the other room had that. Okay, 2 out of 3 rooms have dimmers. That's good, you won't need floor lighting. This is 12 by 8. This one might be my favorite. It's definitely gonna be the quietest. We've got this internal view and a big closet. It's nice, a little bit of built-in storage, bed at the end, furniture on either side. Now we still have to see the bathroom, but between these 3 rooms, they're all fairly similar. Yes, one's bigger than the others, but not by much. I think if 3 people wanna live here and they all wanna pay about the same thing, it's probably okay with whoever gets the biggest room. Why would they complain? I love it when a landlord renovates a place and doesn't go cheap. Nice sliding doors on this bathroom. You can put your soap next to this little frosted window. Big shower head. It's also probably good they didn't put a tub in here. I mean, it would fit, but that would be annoying. Nobody would use it. The bath wouldn't look as finished. And look at this. Boy, we are showing off now with this fancy towel thingy. And look at the sink faucet. That's fancy too. Ditto the roll holder. Pressure's pretty good. Medicine storage with mirrors. And look, the throne is one of those fancy ones. Plus there's plenty of room to sit here and swipe away on those TikToks while your roommates knock on the door and ask if you're done yet. Subscribe. I'll see you in the next video.